Hello YouTubers, my name is X Factor. How about we break down all 37 different weapons scattered over 4 categories for the Assault class in Battlefield 4, including attachments, gadgets, grenades, knives, and field upgrades. As you can see, some of the favorite assault rifles from Battlefield 3 are coming back, including the M416, the AEK, the FAMAS, the AUG, and the M16A3, just to name a few. But don't worry. You don't want to use an assault rifle? You don't have to. You can choose between carbines, DMRs, and shotguns as well. And what is a gun without your preferred optic? You wanted more choices there? Well, you got them. And DICE did something pretty neat here. They broke them down into different zoom categories. Why is that important? Because as you change zoom levels, it messes with your sensitivity, how much you have to move your controller or your mouse to get the gun to react. And based off what I've seen in a lot of the multiplayer footage, the Coyote might be the one for me. And there's 2 different types of INRVs available in the game. You can see those at the bottom. And if you want a little bit more zoom on your assault rifle, well, there's a whole different category that you can go through called the medium range, and this is where they hide the higher zooms, such as the 3.4s and the 4x magnifications. So based on your situation or your personal preference, you can make a choice from this bar. Next up, we have the carbines, and again, some of the weapons are returning from Battlefield 3, including my favorite, the long-distance Slayer, the ACWR, and of course, there's a couple others like the SG553, the A91, and the M4A1 G36C, to name a few, along with a few new ones in the mix as well. So in Battlefield 3, if you have a steady hand with good aim, you can drop people with DMRs, but you have to be a recon player. Well, in Battlefield 4, you can roll the assault class and still equip one. As you can see, several of them carried over, including the SKS, the M39 EMR, and of course the MK11. And last but not least, you have all the shotguns to choose from, 8 of them to be exact. And as you can see, several Battlefield 3 shotguns carry over, again, including the SPAS, the Sega, the M1014, and the 870 MCS. So how about we go over some of the attachments available for carbines and the assault rifles. As you can see, they have the AK-5C carbine equipped, canted iron sights, magnifier is pretty neat. It allows you to put a toggleable 2x zoom to any red dot and 1x scope, including the reflex and coyote. And you can see there are other new things, including the tactical light. This is a light that automatically turns on when you aim down sight, turns off when you stop aiming down sight. The laser sight is returning. The tri-beam laser is new, and it's a laser with 3 points to make aiming from the hip easier and temporarily blinds the enemy. A green laser sight, much like the red, a little different than the laser light combo. It's both a red laser and a tack light that you can go back and forth with. So you want a laser sight and a barrel attachment? No problem, different category. Muzzle brakes, compensators, flash hiders, heavy barrels, suppressors, 4 of them to be exact. And I'm sure they all differentiate just a little bit when it comes to gameplay style and what it does to your bullet velocity and bullet drop, along with your audio cues, and of course the mini-map cues is the main reason people want to choose suppressors. But underbarrel attachments to match any type of play style out there. Ergo grip, it's going to reduce the penalty when shooting while moving. The bipod, still the same for Battlefield 3. How about the angled grip? It's going to reduce the first shot recoil and help you get back to center quicker to put more bullets down the range. Like to sprint around, might want to grab a stubby. The good old vertical grip reduces accuracy penalty when shooting while moving as well. And there's another one called the folding grip, which also reduces first shot recoil, making bursting in single shots a little bit easier. And the potato, recovering to normal accuracy faster when coming out of sprint, another run and gun. And as you can see, all of these underbarrel attachments affect the gun's mechanics and the way it behaves differently. And much like Battlefield 3, there are several gadgets to choose from, including the first aid pack, which is mobile. You can stick it to a player and they can go. The med bag, some M26 variants, and several M320 variants, including the high explosives. So you're sick and tired of using the Box Cutter Pro from Battlefield 3 if you purchase premium. Well, guess what? There are tons of options, including some of my favorites. The prison-style shank, or the carbon fiber. There are tons of choices here. You can mix up the way you want to humiliate the enemy players, but don't forget, they can reverse knife you. So you got to be on your knifing game in Battlefield 4. The other day I did a video breaking down all 25 different perks available in Battlefield 4, which are lumped together and called field upgrades. I'll link that down below, but you're going to see 2 globals available for the Assault Engineer Support and Recon called Defensive and Offensive. Then there's 2 that are class specific, the Combat Medic and the Grenade Route. As you start to progress through the Combat Medic field upgrade, you're going to get a Medic Bag upgrade, which allows you to deploy an extra Medic Bag on the battlefield, one that's mobile. Sprint boost, medical unit when inside a vehicle, nearby wounded soldiers will start to regain health, and the defib upgrade. It allows your paddles to charge faster because there is a cooldown in Battlefield 4. And of course, with the grenade side, you gain more grenades. Level 1. Level 2 is a sprint boost. Level 3, 40mm grenade upgrades allow you to carry more ammo for the M320 grenade launcher if you have it equipped, and flak upgrade. As you can see, the developers did not skimp on choices available for any of these classes. There are 37 different weapons available for the Assault class, scattered over 4 different categories, tons of optics, attachments, and gadgets. What do you think you're going to gravitate to? Will you be a DMR Assault player? Will you be a carbine user? What type of optic do you think you're going to use? And of course, when Battlefield 4 launches, don't forget to check back on my channel for the Control Freak series, where I will help you master the burst recoil of all these different weapons out there. As always, YouTubers, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this or found this information useful, don't forget the thumbs up, and we'll see you soon with the other break.